What's up guys, iDevice Help here. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about, yes, the iPhone 7. I know we just got the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, but there's been a lot of rumors, prediction, and analysts that are already talking about Apple's brand new iPhone 7. So I'm also going to be talking about rumors, patents that Apple has filed, and other things of that nature. Now, of course, the most common things are thinner, lighter, faster. Those are things that are giving with the next generation of iPhones. So analysts predict that Apple will be launching three different iPhones for the next generation iPhone 7. An iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, and then a smaller 4-inch screen iPhone, kind of like the size of the iPhone 5s that you see here, but there's no name for that one yet. But Apple is set to change the launch date of the new devices. If you remember from the past, Apple used to launch iPhones at WWDC, which is the Worldwide Developers Conference, and that changed a few years ago, and Apple moved the iPhone launch to the fall, changing the pattern on the iPhone launch date. But analysts predict that Apple is going to change that here again, bringing it back towards the summer at WWDC. Now, this is just rumors and speculation of when the next generation of iPhone might be launched. But if you follow Apple in the past, we know that Apple really doesn't change the physical appearance of the iPhone very often. They usually do it with every 2 generations. So the iPhone 5 and iPhone 5s look exactly the same on the outside. And as you know, the iPhone 6 and 6s also look exactly the same, but the internals just get upgraded. So with the iPhone 7, we can expect a drastic change on the body, look, and feel of the device itself. Now, Apple may call this the iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, and then the 4-inch iPhone that is predicted with the same body style as the new models of the iPhone 7. No one really knows what that one will be called. So I want to talk a little bit about the externals of the iPhone, on what are analysts predicting in terms of the new iPhone. A lot of analysts are predicting no home button, so a full screen on the iPhone, and then the home button will be built onto the touch screen. I don't really see that happening. Apple just launched Apple Pay and other systems and services with that Touch ID sensor. I don't see Apple taking the home button away from the device. We could be wrong, analysts could be right, and we could see a home button-less iPhone, if you will, coming up here with the iPhone 7. Now, in terms of camera, I don't think we're going to see an increase of pixels on the next generation of iPhones. As you know, Apple just increased it for the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus to a 12 megapixel, which can now shoot 4K video. We will probably see an upgrade on the front-facing camera of the iPhone 7, though. Maybe not the back camera, only internals for that camera, but for the front, we might see actual pixel count improve, and also quality in internals as well. Now, the one thing that analysts are predicting for the iPhone 7, and we can almost guarantee, is the Apple A10 chip, with iOS 10, of course, running on the new iPhones. Now, the rumor indicates that the lower or smaller version of the iPhone 7 that's rumored to be launched, the 4-inch screen version of the iPhone 7, will be rocking the Apple A9 chip, which is the previous generation, now running on the new iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. But it would be nice to see the same chip throughout all devices. But we can almost guarantee that the iPhone 7 Plus will carry the most power due to its bigger size, and it has to manage more power within the bigger footprint. Now, when it comes to the iPhone 7 4-inch, we'll probably see a 2GB of RAM, as well as on the 4.7-inch, but now on the Plus version of the iPhone 7, we might see 3 or 4 gigabytes of RAM on that device. Again, being the bigger device requires more power to run, so it makes sense, but at the same time, it would be nice to see everything the same across the board. Now, when it comes to storage on the iPhone, as we know, the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus starts at 16 gigabytes, and a lot of people were kind of upset about that, so we can probably expect 32 gigabytes entry-level model, and I think it's the right thing for Apple to do across the board on all 3 rumored iPhone 7s to be released on 2016, 32 being base, 64 gigabytes being the middle range, and of course 128 gigabytes being the higher end with the more memory. And a very interesting topic for people is battery life. Everyone wants better battery life. Now, Apple recently patented a technology on fuel cell. Now, Apple sometimes patents certain things. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go ahead and release this technology right now. They might be working on it. So we already know that Apple is trying to improve battery performance. Now, fuel cell technology on batteries is very, very awesome. It lasts days. So imagine not having to charge your iPhone for days. That would be great. Also, along those lines, iOS 10 will probably push more battery performance, just like Apple did with iOS 9, pushing the performance of the battery with the new battery low power mode and things like that coming to the iPhone iPhone, we can expect iOS 10 to push that as well. Now, when it comes to screen durability and screen quality, Apple did improve the strength of the glass in front of the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, but Apple did patent an interesting technology. Again, patents doesn't mean that Apple is going to be changing or applying these technologies, but it seems that Apple is working on a technology that senses that the iPhone is rapidly dropping when you drop your phone, and it automatically activates a sensor that prevents the screen from breaking. Now, I'll also link you guys in the description for that. This is a very interesting patent coming from Apple that the phone can actually detect while it's dropping to protect itself so the screen doesn't break. Now, glass technology has improved drastically the last couple of years, as we know. Every generation of iPhone, the glass seems to be stronger, and Apple is definitely working in this area. Now, the screen quality on the iPhone, the resolution on the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus, it's an okay resolution. I mean, it does look very nice. But right now, the iPhone 6s is running at 326 ppi, and the iPhone 6s Plus is running at 401 ppi. Will Apple improve this resolution and bring it up to 4K? We'll have to wait and see. This could be a good selling point for Apple in the future, so you can actually watch the 4K video that you capture on your device. Now, if you remember my waterproof video on the iPhone 6s, and I'll link you guys to that, I dropped an iPhone 6s Plus in water, in about 3 feet of water, and in about a minute or two, the iPhone completely died. But as iFixit report, and I'll link you guys to that report, the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus have a sealed around the edges where the glass meets the aluminum, and that hints at Apple looking to improve the water resistant. And another thing that pissed a lot of people off is the lightning connector that the iPhones now have. The Apple went from the 30 pin to the lightning with the iPhone 5 and 5s. That was when the transition happened. Now, when this happened, a lot of people were pissed off because all their accessories weren't working, but there's a new technology in the horizon and that we could be expecting on the iPhone 7, and that is USB Type-C. We'll most likely see this technology take off. We already know that Apple is using it on their MacBooks. It seems that Apple is going to go with USB Type-C for the future, and it only makes sense. Even though we'll all have to buy new accessories, the technology moves fast. Apple is going to probably go ahead and do that. The technology is there and it's starting to take off, and USB Type-C is much faster, transfers data a lot faster, and it also charges your device a lot faster. Now, wireless charging has also been rumored for the iPhone. I don't think that technology Apple will adapt anytime soon. Apple should give us both options. Connect USB Type-C for faster charging and wireless charging capabilities just to have the extra feature will be great. We'll have to wait and see. Battery technology and charging technology and all these new technologies, USB Type-C, are things that are really taking off in the next year here or so. So we could be seeing this on the next generation iPhone. So all of those things are rumors, predictions from Apple analysts, and also patents and things that are becoming available every day in the media. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. What would you like to see on the next generation of iPhone? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to like this video and share it if you enjoyed it in any way. Stay tuned here to the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's been iDevice. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys really soon. Peace.